Hi, let's talk today about loving our pain and loving our suffering, our confusion, our fears, our doubts. That sounds so counterintuitive because most people don't really understand what that means, to love our pain. When we look at love from the egoic perspective, from the personal self perspective, love is always conditional. I love this. I kind of love that. Oh, I really struggle to love that. I definitely don't love that. And in that context, love means some form of enjoyment. When I say, I love ice cream, I'm saying I enjoy ice cream. I get pleasure from ice cream. When I say I love going to the beach, I'm saying I enjoy going to the beach. I get pleasure from going to the beach. And in that context, it sounds really weird to say, I love my pain. Ooh, I really enjoy my pain. Oh, this is awesome. Can I have some more, please? So, what I want to invite today and introduce is the recognition of a different kind of love. Not the personal love, but the love that is consciousness itself, the loving universe, if you will, source. What Ram Dass called unconditional loving awareness. It's love that doesn't belong to the personal self. It is simply the beingness of love. And this love isn't a love of enjoyment. It's a love of allowing. Sit with that for a second. What if we replace the word love with allowing or allow? I allow my pain. I allow my suffering. I allow it to be present. I don't shame it. I don't vilify it. I don't hate it. I allow it to be present, to be revealed, so that it can be met and understood and healed with understanding, with compassion, with allowance. So when we say, I love my pain, it means I allow it. I am willing to be here for it. I am willing to not judge it, to not make it wrong, to not cloud it in shame, cloak it in shame. An analogy that I've used in another video here around self-love is the analogy of a parent and a child, a truly healthy parent, a good parent, loving their child's pain doesn't mean enjoying their child's pain, but offering love to the child's pain, offering comfort, basically saying to the child's pain, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you. You're safe. Loving our pain is to say to our pain body, our wounding, our conditioning, our programming, as it arises, triggered in a moment, usually on behalf of a childhood wound or programming or conditioning. We're saying, I'm here. You're safe here. You're not going to be made wrong. So that maybe there can be a dialogue to ask into the pain. What do you want? What are you afraid of? What was your origin? Where did this pain, this suffering, this confusion, this fear, this doubt, where did it start? Where did you start to learn that you are a separate individual self only, and that there's no divinity to you. Holding loving space, if you will, loving our pain, our difficulty, is saying to it, you are valid and you have a voice. Just like a parent would be saying to a scared child, they would say, tell me about your fear. Tell me about it. I'm here. You're safe. I've got you. I'm not going to make you wrong for it. We're talking about a good parent here, a healthy parent. The parent who's not going to say to the child, well, that's stupid. You shouldn't feel that. You are wrong for feeling that. That wouldn't be the healthy parent. So, how do we love our pain? Simply by starting, at least, by changing the word to allowing. I allow my pain. I am here for my pain. I'm here to hear what my conditioning and fear and programming and trauma wants to say, to help it understand itself, to help it understand reality, that the conditions where that fear was laid down probably aren't true anymore, that things are different now and I'm not a child any longer. To give the pain, the anxiety, the fear, the doubt space, to be honored, to be loved, to be welcomed, to be allowed, to be understood, to be heard. This is what it means to love our pain. And to actually know how to be still and allowing and accepting is to have some sort of a practice of stillness, a practice of self-realization, of coming to recognize the essence of our beingness is already love, which is to say, is already in a peaceful grace of allowing. That's our essential nature. The ego doesn't allow. The ego struggles with loving and struggles with allowing and accepting. But the grace of being that we are does not struggle with that. One of my teachers, Rupert Spira, teaches beautifully that allowing is not an activity of mind. Allowing is the very nature of our being. The essential grace of our being is pure loving consciousness, unconditional loving awareness, the presence of love. So to love our pain is to allow our pain, and to be able to more readily allow is to have a practice of knowing ourselves as the stillness and the grace of love, of being love. All right, blessings, enjoy.